Hi, this is Corina Angela, and this is Trine Healing. Connect to your soul self. And here I share, whatever comes through. And sometimes there's very specific, topics to share. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Really, really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and hit the little bell so you can be aware of the new videos that are posting. So that would be great. And share it out. I mean, if you would like to. Okay. Today, so yeah, so health. We're going to talk about health today. Yeah. So what is your belief about your health, right? So I know there was a couple of videos ago about your belief system, right? So belief systems can be ingrained in us from our past, and they can change. So they can absolutely change. And why? Because we get to choose, right? We have the power to choose what we believe. And when it's really important, especially when it comes to our health, you know, how important is good health to you? You know, how important is it to take care of your body, right? If we have an ailment or a dis-ease within our body, how mindful are we, right? How aware, right? How aware are we with our beautiful bodies? Right? How aware are we as we connect to our bodies and listen to our bodies? You know, our bodies are amazing. I mean, it's just innate wisdom within, you know, all of our bodies, all of our cells, you know. And how often do we not listen to our bodies when they're saying we're tired or to go rest or our feet hurt or what, you know, so on and so forth, right? How are we really listening? Are we cognizant? Are we, you know? We sure are when we get, you know, our bodies, you know, start breaking down, then we really listen. But what is that? You know, it's breaking down for a reason. Perhaps he isn't, you know, not listening for a couple of years, right? Then all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's big now, you know, right? So where can we catch it? You know, where can we nip it in the bud, as they say? You know, where is that? How do we get there? What do we do? Right? It's every day, being present every day, connecting in with yourself, right? Connecting in with your soul self. And the more and more we do that, right, what happens? We begin to create a relationship with ourselves, right? We get to know ourselves really well. We know what we really can't eat because we don't like it so much and it upsets our stomach, let's say. You know, we eat chocolate and get a headache. And we make that choice. I love chocolate, right? And I know immediately when I take a couple bites, it goes right into my ears and it just goes, and it goes right into it goes whoop, and it goes whoop, and my head's like right. Am I mindful of it? Yes. Do I choose to eat chocolate sometimes? Yes. You know, but I make that choice. Right? I know darn well what will happen. Right? So our, you know, and that's just, you know, but are we aware, right? Are we aware of our physical bodies and how can we change it? And I think first steps are really just connecting in with your amazing body, because it is filled with so much wisdom And it will tell you your answers, right? If you allow your time to connect with yourself. So how important is that? You know, and it starts from here. Day one, here we go. You know, it's this consistency. It's not a one-stop shop. We get to develop this amazing relationship with ourselves, and we get to connect to ourselves every day, and we create and get to create every day, and we can change our beliefs about our health. We can change the belief of anything, right? That's our choice. And we get to. It's exciting, It's like, how can I be more mindful? Okay, I'm going to choose, right? How can I have a healthier body? I can choose, right? I keep hearing juice, just drink lots of juice. I'm like, I don't really like juice, Drink more water. I'm trying, But what is that? It's like, okay, more water. My body wants more water. I'm drinking more water, right? And it's consistent. Do I have to do that every day? Yes, I do. Absolutely, right? And pretty soon, when we get to a point where we are so connected that we just listen and, at the drop of a dime, we do it, because we know it's good for us, right? We know it will help us, right? We know it will improve our health, right? And it's just getting there, and it's an everyday process. It's an everyday process, right? But I think as we begin this process, let's say you're starting today, it's like you have support, right? You're supporting yourself. You're honoring yourself that much to connect with yourself, right? Every day, if it's like, maybe 2 minutes a day, or an hour, whatever your time, your sacred time is for you, and you get to create that for yourself. And pretty soon it just becomes, it's just organic, it's natural, it's this effortless flow that you create for yourself, and you see the results, right? You see your health improve, you see your optimum health, right? It's like going to the gym every day. You're going to see results. Absolutely, if you do it every day, right? If you're eating well and healthy, and whatever eating healthy is for you, right? And you're going to see results. Absolutely. Back in the day, just kidding. I lived in Europe for the first time. I've lived in Europe a few times, but the first time I was there, I was in my early 20s, and I was rather heavy, very, very heavy. And why was I heavy? Because I ate ice cream all the time, right? I knew it wasn't good for me, but I ate it anyway, right? And I was about, 50 pounds overweight. And my body started hurting. I mean, really, I'm petite, I'm short, I'm 5'2", so I'm like, and so you can imagine, 50 pounds on my frame, it hurt. My body started hurting. It was hard to get up in the morning, my knees were really, really hurting. And it got to a point where I had to do something, right? So and I don't even know how this book came into my life, but it was called Fit for Life by the Diamonds. And I read the whole book, and I applied everything in that book. And I altered my whole structure of eating. And I started moving my body for the very first time. really, and just walking, because I couldn't run. My mind was like, oh, I want to be a jogger. I want to run. And I couldn't even run. So when I started, I took baby steps, right? I took the baby steps. And what were my baby steps? Putting on my tennis shoes, going out at the same time every day. And in the beginning, it was horrendous. I probably walked maybe a block and I was just like, you know, I mean, I was, oh boy. But I did it. I did it every day, you know, every day, same time, put the shoes on. I had this routine. I was driven. I kept doing it. And at the same time, I was altering my, you know, what I was eating, what I was feeding my body. You know, fruits in the morning, and I would not eat. I would eat fruit all the way until 12 o'clock. And then I would go ahead and eat either a salad for lunch. And then I would have dinner, some protein, right? Vegetables, protein, all that. And I would not eat after 6 o'clock at night. And, you know, I could snack in between, blah, 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 but I did not eat anything after 6. And so that, in coordinates with moving my body every day, I began to see results. And the more and more results, the baby step results was for me, the tracker of, oh, I walked 2 blocks today instead of 1. Oh, I walked faster and I walked 3 blocks. See? And I tracked myself. I really was like, okay, right. So I did this for 6 months. I lost the 50 pounds. And by the end, toward probably about the 4th month, I was running. And I, for the first time, experienced the euphoria of the runner's run, right? It's like, what is that? You know, it's like, whoa, you know, I could go forever, you know, because, you know, the endorphins kick in and it's just like, I'm like, oh, I get it now, you know. Anyway, but what was it? You know, why did I do that? Right? You know, it's because I got to a point where I made a choice. You know, I did not feel good in my body. It was hurting, right? And I had the choice to make, to either continuously feel like that, or to change it, you know. So I made the choice and I changed it. And I've kept that weight off ever since. And what was that process? It was hard. It was hard. I mean, I remember the days that the one time I tried to run and I couldn't, you know, because it hurt so, my knees hurt so badly. And I just cried, bawled like a baby, holding my knees because they hurt so bad. But the next morning I got up and did it again. So didn't run as hard, but, you know, just kept at it, kept the routine going. So, you know, and then that's choices we get to make, right? We are the choosers for our amazing bodies, and we get to choose to take care of our amazing bodies. And we are responsible. We are responsible for taking care of our bodies, because it's such a gift to be here in this body, right? And I think if we begin to shift and not take our bodies for granted, and to really honor our bodies, I think that's a wonderful shift we can choose to make. And it's just exciting that we have that choice. So where today can you make a different choice for yourself? You know, perhaps go walking, or you know, go running, or do something different. You know, do something different that you've never done before for your body. yeah, try that. And yeah, see what happens. You might surprise yourself, right? All right. Well, thank you so much for connecting with me and listening. Yeah, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and share it out if you like. Okay. And yeah, thank you. And enjoy the rest of your day or evening. All right. Thank you. Bye.